guys, welcome to the Banter Fibblings podcast. In today's episode, we're going to go over funny stories we have in the media field, or doing media.
And we're all already laughing about it.
Yep, I couldn't keep a serious face for that intro. Neither could my co-host.
We've been filming actually for like 15 minutes just trying to do the intro. So,
And you guys are going to
yeah.
get a special video of bloopers sooner or later. We'll figure
Yeah,
out how.
it's coming eventually.
Yeah.
Probably just to the YouTube side, so YouTube, you have a little treat there, but you know.
That would be
man.
hard to do on a podcast.
Yeah, it would.
Service. Platform. Jesus, I called it a service.
I mean, it kind of,
Podcast
it's,
service.
I mean, it sort of is.
Yeah, but
Kind of, sort of.
yeah, I don't know. Brain stopped working. So we're gonna go over the stories, depending. Mainly, we're gonna aim for 3. But if you have more, you might just get more funny stories of us being dumb. Fair warning. So we are dumb. So most of these stories will probably be us being dumb.
Oh man.
That's your funny intro for today.
And Rosie Posey is starting us off, so you already know you're gonna get mega goofy hijinks up here. So
Well, this story. Story time. Okay, this story, I don't know if it technically counts as funny or not, because, okay, I found it hilarious. So, if you ever tried recording a cast with a child, well, not a cast, because it was an actual video. If you've ever tried recording one with a child, I suggest not.
oh
It's
no.
the hardest thing ever. And they choose the weirdest games to play when you're playing a video game. You know, never choose a Roblox video with a child. Just saying.
Oh god.
No. I ended up playing Fashion Famous. And let's just say that game's about dressing up to actually fit a category. Yeah, let's just say we didn't fit the category.
It's like
Okay.
category is Christmas. You dressed up as a cupcake. It's like
It works, man.
that doesn't work at all. But yeah.
But yeah, if you ever try doing a video with a child, make sure the child actually knows that it's a video. And you don't have to edit out most of the child's things. Or family members, those are also difficult to deal with.
Okay, my question is, how old was the kid?
I wanna say 7 or 8. I don't fully know
Oh
their
no,
age.
that's the hardest. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and don't have it be your like first videos on the channel either.
What?
You're dealing with a child. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was my second Roblox video on my first channel.
Oh my gosh.
It was like only my second week of being on YouTube. I tried that.
And how did that work?
It came out as a video. Not very good, but a video.
I'm gonna watch that video after this.
Funny thing is, I did a video with her, like, semi-older brother. That went a lot better. But yeah, never have children on your channel. Just ban the children.
And if you do, just make it your gimmick.
Ban the children.
Wow, we say that on a child-friendly podcast.
I'm sorry, children, if you're good.
Yeah, the good ones are fine.
That was a nice way to start off this video.
Episode 3, ban the children.
Ban the children, just do it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, since I'm banning children, I think my co-host is gonna take this one away with this story.
Okay. Well, So I've mentioned it before that me and Rosie Posey are in like a media classroom together. Well, my first year in that, one of the projects we had to do, and I know Rosie Posey's seen this final video. I
Oh,
reluctantly
I
showed it
have.
to her. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We had to film a basic. Well, I'll kind of. I'll say two stories in this one story. You get two for the price of one. Here you go. You're welcome. But the first filming we did, the first filming we ever did in a class, was we were doing basically a like first day of school like mini movie thing,
Hmm.
and I was the like main actor, right? But the problem is, this was in September, October-ish. So the problem was weather changed fast. So we didn't have any consistency in when we were filming because we were filming it over the course of 3 days. So in one shot it was sunny, but in another shot it would have been rainy, and the shot was supposed to be 2 minutes later. So,
Damn,
so
that rain
how?
picked up quick.
Yeah.
Damn,
But
the rain said, I
yeah,
gotta start pouring now.
yeah. The rain's all no consistency for you. That's not no. You don't get consistency here. No, no. But yeah, it was hard trying to keep consistency in filming when nothing was consistent at all. And naturally, our wardrobe was changing because it was 3 different days. So we had to just try to just shoot us from the torso up and make sure the person who took the jacket had that jacket with them every single day. So we could cover up what we were actually wearing. So we were just like trying to mesh with the weather, changing wardrobes and timeline schedules, then having to edit it in 15 minutes. Yeah, you know. We got it done.
Damn.
I don't know if you've seen this video. I don't know if you have. I hope you haven't. This next one I know you have. It's the one with the green screen. Oh no, yeah, you've seen this one. Yeah, you've seen that one. Okay, so
I forced you to show me that one.
yeah, you basically held me at like blackmail and was
I
like, yeah,
did
show me
not.
that.
Abby,
Yeah,
I
you
gave you the
did.
blackmail. It's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You're the one who used it. Just because he gave it to you doesn't mean you have to use it.
Hey, at least I didn't get the blackmail. I just used it.
I mean, I guess it's sort of fair. Not really, but kind of. But okay. So our teacher had us. This was before Rosie Posey was even in the same school. This was my freshman year.
Yep.
So it was near the end of second quarter, I think. It was either first or second quarter. I don't remember. But our teacher had us film basically like a end of first quarter wrap up video. The problem was it was young freshman me, and we had to film in front of the entire class, in front of a green screen, in front of a very professional camera, with high studio lights on. Needless to say, my recording anxiety spiked. So, if you watch the video, which is on my second channel, it's on my school channel, so you can find it. If anyone knows my school channel, you can find that video. It was filled with so many mess ups. Like, for example, I didn't know how to start the video. So I literally just started it with, hey, I'm filming a thing. That's the first thing I say in the video.
I'm just filming a thing, you know.
I'm just filming a thing, you know. Then, so it was supposed to be for 3 minutes, I think. And one of the other students was like timing us. So like when we had, this was the confusing thing. They just like to keep going. They did this motion, but to wrap it up, they did this. So it's the same motion, just in a different direction. But I didn't remember the direction. So when I got to 2 minutes and they did this, I did my closing. I said, okay, thanks for watching, and then he was like, no, keep going. So I was like, never mind, don't, I'm not ending. It was so clunky.
Never mind,
And I
I'm doing
couldn't-
that.
Yeah, like, I started doing my intro, and I'm like, oh wait, never mind. It was so clunky, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I had to rewatch it like 7 different times, so I had to edit the green screen. So I had to do that, so I had to rewatch my mess ups too.
Mhm.
It was, yeah. It was funny. At the time, it wasn't funny at all, but now it's funny.
Now
So
that
there you
it's a
go.
past you problem, it's funny.
Yeah, and I don't have to. Freshman me is far behind me, thankfully. I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's already out there. Have fun looking for that on YouTube and trying to find my school channel. You're not gonna find it.
I'll give you a hint. It's linked to his actual one.
Dang it!
You can
I
find
forgot. I
it.
made that so obvious.
You can find it.
You could.
Helping.
Wow.
So if you go to Ninja Family Entertainment, you can find it.
Stop. Nope. You're not. Nope. Ignore all of that. You can't find it at all. No.
Funny thing is, you can't find any of my other channels.
Actually, you can.
Not
I'll give you guys a hint. I'm subscribed to it.
No.
I'm subscribed to one, so look through my subscriber count. You'll find it. Once you find that one, it links you to the second one as well. So,
Too bad they would have to actually know my real name to find it. It's my real name.
okay, just click on every single channel I'm subscribed to. You'll find it eventually.
Just go through every single channel to live.
All of them. All of them. No, she's not PlayStation UK. Which channel is it? I wonder.
PlayStation UK.
I'm serious. That's one of the ones I'm subscribed to.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. If you look on there, I actually am. So I'll give you guys a hint to narrow it down. She's not a host on PlayStation Access. That's the only hint you get. Although she could be, because she's going to the United Kingdom for... So, maybe.
For college, he didn't finish his He didn't
No, I
finish his
didn't.
sentence.
No, I didn't.
You just said the United Kingdom for.
For ...
And then you just-
I thought it'd be fun to leave it in an air of mystery. She's like, what are they... Is she going for fish and chips? What's going on?
Yes, I gotta go take a little trip to go get fish and chips.
She really wants to go in one of them... in one of those telephone booths. I forgot what they were called for a second. I forgot what they were called.
What did Brian call them? 'Cause he started saying a B.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
He said go in the boom.
I was probably just gonna say one of the booths, but it doesn't.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh
Stopping
my god.
sentences to try and figure out what you're saying.
Yeah, I should probably think of what I'm saying before I start the sentence, but you know.
Oh
It's
well,
fine.
fill in the blanks.
Oh well.
I don't know.
Alright, what is your second story?
Oh yeah, it's my turn again. Well, this is kind of a story of how I started my channel because it's a little bit hilarious. So, my uncle convinced me to start my channel. Not blood related. He's technically my dad's best friend, so he's my uncle. Long story. Deal with it later. Deal with it later. So, it's because he had a YouTube channel at the time. So, that's not the funny part of the story. The funny part is when he told me I should start a YouTube channel. We were kind of at a drive-in zoo.
Wait, those exist?
Yeah, in Texas at least. Because he lives
Oh.
in Texas and I was visiting him. And they have a
Oh.
really
Okay.
nice one. And they mainly had it drive-in. Because they normally had it drive-in, but you could also walk up. But it was during COVID time. So, we had to drive in. So,
Yeah.
we were feeding... I forgot what animal we were feeding. But he all of a sudden was like, you should start a YouTube channel. I was like, where is this coming from? I was like, what? Cause actually his videos. I actually edited one of his videos on his channel, and while I was there with him, which is like actually really fun, cause that was like one of my favorite parts of the visit, besides being there. But you know, we'll put that aside. That I love the editing. I love doing the editing, especially since he had these cool two monitors to where you could just. It was amazing. Sorry, I'm fangirling over my uncle's setup. That was was amazing. But yeah, he saw my editing skills and he was like, "What if you did a video of like a channel of your own?" And it was just hilarious. We were just sitting in a drive-in zoo.
The animals are there to support you. I can just imagine all the animals just over here and just be like, yes, you should start it.
Funny thing is, I think the animal stuck its head through the window right as he was saying that, so I screamed at the animal because I'm scared that it just stuck its head through the window. Like, why are you in the window? My uncle was like, they probably won't go into the windows too far. This man had its whole head in the window. I was like, oh my god, it's in the window. We were in like this tiny car, so the animal was taller than the car. It was just sticking its head through the window. I was like, okay, buddy. Yeah.
They just wanted to support your potentially starting a YouTube channel. That's all.
Yeah. That's how you started. That's how you got the idea to start a YouTube channel. Just have an animal stick their head through a window.
That's an amazing origin story.
Oh, the funny thing is, after the zoo, I had like a conversation with my dad because he was all like, I told my uncle I wanted to do it. Of like, I wanted to one day do a YouTube channel, and I hadn't told my dad that yet, so he said it in the car. When my uncle said it in the car, it was kind of a shock to my dad. At the time, so my dad was like, "Is that something you would want to do?" I was like, yeah." I was all nervous to say it. I was like, yeah." So yeah, you get my old channel because I'm my uncle.
And whatever animal that was, we don't know.
No clue. I still don't remember that animal.
The mystery animal.
Oh,
Wait,
it was
describe it.
emo. It was the emo. An emo. Oh, what is their called?
An emo?
Yeah, that. Emo.
An emo.
Emo.
Maybe it was an emo.
I actually
Emo.
called it an emo.
It was an emo.
The whole visit.
An
That's why I remembered it.
emo. There.
I couldn't say the other word, alright? Emo. It's now an emo.
That's, yeah.
If you don't know the animal, it's basically like an ostrich. I think. They're like ostriches. Ostriches.
Now you're making me question it. The only time I've ever seen an emo is from the Limu, Emu, and Doug commercials from the Liberty Mutual. That's the only time I've ever seen an emu. And funny thing is, I know where one of those ads was filmed. I've been there many times.
Stuck its head in the window. And I called it emo. Funny thing is, my uncle looked at me after I called it an emo. I was like, it's emo. It's emo. They're like, no. Don't call that.
It's called that now.
Emo. It's emo. I'm in love with an emo.
Oh my gosh.
Fun times in my origin story.
That's, wow. That is a very interesting way to start a channel, that's for sure.
Funny thing is, I didn't start the channel till I got back, and I don't even think I ever explained the origin story of my channel, like, anywhere. Funny story, you get the origin
Now it's
story
here!
now.
There's a channel that you guys might not ever actually find, because she's on her third one.
Well, technically, the first two kind of went together, but now it's just like one completely.
One main one.
Yeah.
Now you're on 4 different channels, because you're on your 2, which go together as one.
Yep.
Your current one, the Rosie Posey one, and now you're on the the Banter Fiplings.
Yeah. Well, technically 5, because I also have my school one.
Oh yeah.
And I'm showing my face on every single channel that I have.
I'm showing my face on 2 now. I'm showing my face on this one and the school channel,
Uh-uh.
which you guys hopefully will not find.
Find
I
it.
mean, if you do, it's fine.
Hilarious. Find
No,
it.
no, it's not. It's very bad. I still have videos from freshman year on there. There's one with me in a Home Depot.
Why is
I'm
there
serious, it
one in
actually
Home
is.
Depot?
Because our teacher gave us homework to film something, and it was during I'm pretty sure it was during COVID time. Because we started filming those things our freshman year, but then we got cut off because obviously we had to go into quarantining. So we met up once a week, and he was all, I still want you to film these and try to go into different locations. Don't just do them all in your house. So I was like out and about once, and I'm like, hey, I'm not at home. I should film this here. So you just have me randomly in a Home Depot talking about, I think that video was why it's important to get involved. So I was talking about getting involved in a Home Depot. Probably in the wood aisle, I think. So just the people in the Home Depot must have been so confused.
Just a random person talking about getting involved in the wood section. I need some
Yeah.
wood. What the hell are you doing?
Well, the funny thing is, someone walked into the aisle, looked at me, and then left. So,
You're like, nope, not today.
well, I need wood, but not that badly.
I'll get my wood another day.
I'll go to IKEA. I wanted to build my own table, but now I'll just go to IKEA and buy a table.
Just get a table, you know.
IKEA's not even that far. I'll just go to IKEA then. So, next main story. Okay, do you want the one that's connected to the media classroom again, or the one that's not connected to the media classroom, but is also sort of connected to a second media classroom?
Media classroom.
The first or second?
First.
Okay. Well, this is about my. I mean, this one isn't really funny necessarily. I mean, it's kind of funny in hindsight considering where I am now. Okay, I actually thought it was something very funny, but it was first day of my freshman year, so naturally I was very nervous with everything, but especially this one, because this was the classroom on the field that I want to go into, right? So there was kind of that added level up here. I'm gonna put on my Storytime hat for this one. Storytime hat. There we go. On top of the headphones, it works. But so yeah, I was naturally even more nervous. But the funny part of this was when the teacher was asking everyone, like, how many of you guys have actual YouTube channels? Me and like maybe 3 other people raised their hands. And then the thing that I just thought was actually really funny is he asked, how many of you would ever be interested in starting a podcast? I didn't raise my hand, but now.
Wow, now look at you.
I know, and he was all, if ever any of you guys want to film one, I have a VO room. And I've been in the VO room now. It's really fun. I've been in there a couple times. One time I was in there my freshman year with like 6 seniors, being the only one talking and just having all the other seniors just awkwardly look at me while I was filming. That's why that video came out so clunky. You can find it on my other channel too. Don't find it, please.
Find it.
No, that's probably the worst one on that channel of a series of very many bad videos. That one's messy. But I'm gonna take this hat off now because it's weird trying to balance it on my head. But
Playing a balancing act with your hat.
yeah, but it was very funny because I got overwhelmed very quickly because you know the classroom, you know all the gear that's in there, and so like the entirety of my filming journey up to that point was literally just like me with my phone on like a very cheap video editor, and it was just like I didn't actually edit it very much, I just kind of did it. So, and going from that to, oh my gosh, there are like 70 MacBooks in here. There's a green screen, there are professional cameras, there's a drone back there, like there's a VO room over there. Like going from like the lowest common denominator of my gear setup to this in one day was like, it was exciting, but also very terrifying. But and 3 years on into that, I can say sometimes I'm still terrified when the teacher's like, "Yeah, I want to get you guys a drone piloting license," or "I'm gonna have you guys do a 3D print," or "Hey, I have an opportunity to get you guys going to the iHeartRadio Music Awards. Would you guys want to go?" I'm like, still to that point, I'm just like, It still hasn't fully set in just how big that is, but it's like it's still so exciting. It is so exciting. But fan moment over. But there you go. There you go. And I sit right next to what?
He's a crazy teacher.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I sit right in between two crazies also, Rosie Posey, and then as briefly mentioned, a third person. But if you're watching this, hi, you know who you are. If you're watching this, hi. But that adds to the chaos. But it's very fun.
It would be, yeah, that would be chaotic sitting in between us two.
It is very chaotic. It
You're
is.
just in the crossfire.
It's quite funny because sometimes I'll just wheel my chair backwards and just watch, just back and forth like a tennis match. Bump, 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 bump.
We're stopping the chaos.
I only do that like maybe once a week. Every other time I just let it go. Every other time I'm just way too entertained.
We do some crazy things in that class.
Yep. Find her school channel. You'll see some of them.
You won't find that. Why did I go southern?
You
Why did I do that?
you might find that.
Maybe.
Your camera is going so stuttery now. The camera's trying to hide your.
My glasses.
Okay. What is your third story?
Oh, my final story? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say for this one. Jesus. I'm amazing at remembering things. I remember so well. Oh, what was I gonna say? This one's my one from that class. Cause it was like my only time.
Oh no!
That one. It's not too much.
I think I might know what you're gonna say, but let's see.
Maybe you might know, cause.
Is it recent?
Not really.
Oh, that's not the thing I was thinking of. Okay, I was thinking you were gonna talk about the backpack.
Oh, okay, that would be a funny story to talk about.
We can continue
Yeah.
after, but what's your?
So technically, okay, this revolves around media because it was in this classroom, but I always think this is a funny story from that class. And I know, because he was in it. He's in the story.
I was.
Yes. Yes, you were. Because it was...
Now, what have I done? What in that classroom? What did I do?
So, if you've... Okay, so I didn't always sit next to this one. I sat at a different seat. And this one... this one over here.
I know what you're gonna talk about.
This one.
I know it. Oh, wow.
This one over here.
Wow, you really throwing me on. Wow. Okay.
His computer.
Know exactly what you're gonna talk about. Wow.
So he decided to come sit next to me. And this is our first meeting. And this man.
This would be I fully knew her, by the way. Let's say this would be before I fully knew.
This man cracks a joke to start off the conversation, which was hilarious. And then we just had a funny conversation. It was hilarious time. And then this man's computer wouldn't work.
I don't even remember what I said.
One. The second computer he was on would not work for him.
Yeah. Background for you guys. So basically what happened was Yeah, I don't either. But basically what was happening was my uh, Fred, my my video editor wasn't working right, so my teacher told me, okay, go to another open seat and try to figure it out. Literally had the only open seat in the entire classroom was the one right next to you. So like went over there and like I was like, okay, I'm not just gonna sit here in dead silence. So I don't even remember what the thing I said was, but I'm just like, okay, let me say something. So I just did that, and then the editor continued to not work, and the funniest thing was, do you want to say what the funniest thing was? I don't know if you remember this, but
What was the funniest thing? I don't feel. What was the funniest thing about that?
me getting stuck.
Oh. Oh yeah, his editor just stopped working and froze his computer to where he couldn't log out when class ended. It was hilarious because we were both just making jokes about the computer. Just
It got
staying in
me.
the room.
Yeah, it got me stuck on the loading screen. And X, it like I went up there and it wasn't letting me click, so I was just stuck. But class was ending. I'm like, I can't just leave my computer logged in. But I can't stay here because class is ending. I'm like, Almedo, the computer trapped. And just standing there laughing.
Yeah, the teacher just walked over and started laughing at him.
Yeah, he didn't help me at all. He was just like, oh boy. Literally, I told him, I'm like, the computer has me stuck. He's all, oh no. I'm like, what do you mean, oh no? Are you gonna help?
Oh no, I'm not gonna help.
Yeah, it was. I can't believe that's the story you chose.
I told 2 origin stories of our friendship and then my YouTube channel. Yeah. And then ban the children. Just do it. Just ban
Yeah,
the children.
and
Ban the children.
yeah, and you're right. That is pretty much our origin story, pretty much. And it was like 4 weeks you got moved right next to me, so it's like, oh, again. And it was.
Ban the children.
Possum's very funny.
Yep. What is your final story?
My final story is, now I don't remember
We had too much fun, you forgot.
to get you back from this. Yeah, but now I want to do one that's about you as well. Like, let's see. Can't think of one, but now I remember what my old one was. So, this is my sophomore year. Yeah, 'cause it was last year. So, basically, and this is related to me, Possum, sort of. We got the opportunity to basically work at, well, not work at, but work with I'm not going to say the name of the college, but a college that has a really good film program. And we had to do like an online class with them, right? So I took it, and one of our first projects was naturally we were going to film something. Interesting because it was online. So that was kind of tricky to do, but we made it work. I think this was our final for that year, but it was really funny because I had to get my cat Susie in it because the main like plot twist revolved around my cat. So I was trying to get Susie to go where I wanted her to like just sit there and just look at the camera when I do the signal. I had to like loosely train my cat for like one scene, and it was so hard because my cat is so stubborn. She like didn't go wherever. I was like, "Can you stand over there?" She's like, "No, I'm gonna stand in a complete opposite room for 6 hours." Yeah, okay, you're not filming this. Like, oh my gosh, Kat,
No.
you just work with me for 5 minutes. This takes all seconds to film.
So you just said
Yeah. I got it filmed eventually,
Hmm.
literally in the block way. So I got her there for like a second,
Hmm.
but yeah, that was interesting, and you can find that on my school channel. Don't find it though. Don't find it. I see what you're looking at. Don't find it.
Don't find it.
Don't find it. No.
Find it.
No.
Even if you're coming from Anchor,
Don't
find
find it.
Find the YouTube
Don't
channel.
find it.
Find the YouTube
Don't
channel.
know.
Embarrass the co.
No, don't find
Embarrass
it.
my co-host,
If you're coming
please.
from the podcast platform, no, please don't. If you're staying on the podcast platform, don't go to YouTube. Don't do it.
If you're staying on the podcast platform, don't go. Even if you're on the podcast platform, please
Stay
go
on
find it.
if you're on the podcast platform. Stay.
No, go find his channel.
Oh.
Go find his channel, please. Embarrass my co-host,
Nope,
please.
don't do it.
Please do it.
Do
Find
it.
where the kitty is. Find the kitty.
Don't do it,
Find the
please.
kitty. Find the cat. Find the cat.
It's actually in many of my YouTube videos.
Yep, go find the cat. Go find the cat.
Susie's in many of my YouTube videos, actually.
Go find her.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
be a
yeah.
fun challenge. Go find how many videos Susie's in. No, it'd actually be funny. Comment down below how many of his YouTube videos is his cat in. Go count the YouTube videos.
I mean, the funny thing is, I know the answer. And I'm not gonna say the answer.
Let's have them have a game.
Yes.
How many?
Well, first they have to find my school channel.
Yep. And then go count the videos. So accept the challenge, guys.
Don't accept that challenge, guys.
The challenge. Accept the challenge. Just do it. We gotta embarrass my co-host.
No. Okay, how about this? If you're Team Ninja Family Entertainment, go to Rosie Posey's channel and try to find her old channel, or go to my channel, look through it, find her old video, and comment down below hashtag Team Ninja Family Entertainment if you're supporting me. If you're on Team Rosie Posey, then find my old channel and comment how many times Susie did a video and comment hashtag Team Rosie Posey. We'll get that war going in the comments. There we go.
I want that. That's
Do
amazing.
that.
That's amazing. Okay.
Just do that, friends. Do that, friends. There you go.
Have fun with that, guys. New challenge from this podcast.
Vote for me. We have brownies on my side.
No, vote for me and go find this cat.
No. Oh my gosh.
It's only the third episode and we're already trying to promote channels. Go find it. That's amazing. Our third episode and we've already got a challenge for you guys.
Wait, what?
Third
Ooh.
episode and we already got a challenge for you guys.
Oh yeah. So you're cutting out a little bit, at least on my end.
I think we should wrap it up since we are cutting out a bit.
Probably. Okay.
Okay. Well, bye guys. Hope you guys are having a fun day or had a fun day. Depends on whenever you're listening / watching this. I can speak. I swear. I can't, but you know. But this was today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed our funny stories or just funny moments in this episode because it was a hilarious episode. We brought the energy into this episode. And we might do a YouTube bloopers. We haven't fully decided yet, but we probably will because we have like 8 minutes just from this video. Or longer than that. That's just last time I checked
Yeah.
the recording time. But bye guys. Hope you have a good day.